What is up, lads, and welcome back now to episode number 10 of Eto'o's Road to Glory. And we're kicking it off there, guys. We'll go out and we pick up a new left-hand side player. It's an Italian silver fella. He's got 3-star skills and he's got high defensive work rate and high attacking work rate. So he's going to be good for getting up and down the line. Only negative is he's obviously 3-star skills. He can't do Ronaldo chops, but you can't have everything, I suppose. And he's only a silver, so I kind of expect the world. And if we're going to a game, this guy's got quite a nice Serie A side. But the only slight problem with his side is he's got a Heinz at a left back who's actually a centre half. So he's not going to be on full 9 chemistry and he's a little bit slow. So what I did, guys, I pretty much targeted Heinz throughout the full game. Every time I got the ball, I just tried to pass it to Tardelli or to Krasak on the sort of the right hand side, just run it down the line. As you can see here, this goal is a perfect example. I just ran it down the line, I cut it back in, and then I cut it back out again, a little Ronaldo chop, whipped the ball in. It was quite a beautiful ball in, and there's Carlos Eduardo with a beautiful little volley to the past there, and Buffon in the back of the net. But yeah, guys, what I want from you is to leave your comments of your predictions for the matches tonight. We've got Spain against Ireland, which should be a pretty one-sided game, to be perfectly honest, but you never know. Ireland might pull a rabbit out the hat. It's very unlikely. I cannot see it myself. I would fancy Spain to win the game, maybe 2-3 or even 4-0. But I suppose it is European Championship, so it might be slightly closer than that. And obviously the next game is Italy against Croatia. This game is quite an interesting game, really. I think if Croatia can somehow win, then they're pretty much through. Really, well, yeah, they will be through. So I think, if Croatia can sort of sneak it, they might get a win. But obviously the Italians have got, got some good experienced players, and they've got some decent players in the team. They've got like Chiellini. So, it's going to be difficult for Croatia, but I think, I'm going to possibly go for a draw with that one, maybe 1-1. I think, two strong sides, and they might just cancel each other out. So what I want from you guys is to leave your comments with the predictions for the two big games tonight from the European Championships. And obviously last night there was two big games. There was Germany against Holland. Germany won the game quite easy, really. Holland, they never really got going. Second half, they played a little bit better, but they just don't seem the regular selves. And for me, what they're doing wrong is, they've got the two defensive midfielders, and when you play two defensive midfielders, you've literally only got 4 attackers unless you've got really decent fullbacks who can push on. And the two fullbacks for Holland, not for Ajax. Actually, I think they do play for Ajax, but yeah, the two fullbacks for Holland were a little bit. They weren't good, especially that Van der Veel. He's meant to be, really good player. He's quite good in Football Manager as well, but personally, I've watched him in 2 games now, and he was quite poor. And the left back was poor as well. But yeah, and the other game obviously was Portugal-Denmark, which was quite a good game, which featured the 2 greatest players in the world, obviously Nicolas Bentner and Cristiano Ronaldo, and Nicolas Bentner probably outshone Cristiano Ronaldo, but Cristiano Ronaldo's side won the game. Late winner from the kid from Porto. I think he's got 5-star skills in FIFA, which is sort of good for him. And yeah, obviously guys, we have got the 2 big games tonight, which are going to be good. I've completely not talked about the gameplay, which I do apologise. I'll try and get back into it. This here was really bad defending by me. I tried to head it back to my goalkeeper, and it just went in the air. Defoe there, clinical little finish. I think this is the guy with the England team. He's got like the sort of the England team that played the other day without Terry and Gerrard and Welbeck, I think, and Oxlade-Chamberlain. So he's pretty much got a basic English side without the sort of the better or the key players, shall we say. Nice little sort of what? Yeah, that was a bit of a fail. Don't even know what I'm going to say now. But a penalty here from Wagner Love, he's not going to miss from that distance. And that penalty there sort of got me quite comfortable with penalties, because recently I've been missing a few penalties. I think I lost the penalty shootout a few episodes ago, which is a little bit disappointing. This year, that was just a noob move by me. I can't even justify that. That's just, I deserve to concede, but it didn't really caused too much problems, because I still won the game 3-2, but it was awful. If you ever play in FIFA, just do not try and do kick ups at the goalkeeper. Don't try and be a douche, basically. But the next game, guys, we're going to a game against this fella here. I do believe he's got he's got one of these sort of sides which are quite hard to face. He's sort of like a low-rated English Premier League side, so he's got like sort of like non-shiny sort of decent players. He's got like Paul Robinson, who's got big kicking. He's got Gardner, who's quite a good player for the Mackhams, and he's got Larson. He's got like Cisse obviously up front. He was a quality player, arguably the greatest striker in the world right now. And in the game, it was quite a frustrating game. I had actually dominated the game, but it was 0-0. I went all the way to extra time, and I went all the way to penalties. And penalties are slightly nervous for me, but luckily for me, it does actually go my way. It was a little bit of a spoiler there, but as you can see, guys, I do win the penalty shootout. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the episode, leave a like. It's always appreciated. And anything else, yes, send me a message. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the episode, I'll leave my Twitter in the description, all that crazy stuff. So I'm going to sign out now, and there's Buffon winning the game. Peace.